Hi, good evening, everybody. Welcome to your beautiful, fabulous Friday, February or January 24th, 2025. And this was going to be episode 594, I believe. I believe it's 594. I think that's what I saw it. Come on, thing, quit skipping. Dadgummit. I've had so much trouble trying to record these videos today. Every time I start recording, something goes wrong with the recording. I had to do the other videos together this morning because I got to a late start doing it. So it looks like it's skipping, but maybe it's just the way I'm looking at the screen. My vision is probably not straight. So, but episode 594, we're gonna be learning about God sees and knows. So Psalm 139:16 is our beginning passage. Our recommended reading is Psalm 146 verses 7 through 9. And then our turning point today is from R.C. Sproul, Sproul, and the Bible reading is Exodus 28, 29, and 30. So if you're excited about this one, smash the like button, comment. Um, how was your day today? Positive comments only. Derogatory comments will get a one comment pass before being blocked. I just started doing that this morning, so that's why I changed it up. But birthdays, anniversaries for today and tomorrow, and haven't been getting any yet, but we'll look forward to being hearing those. I would love to give people shout outs for birthdays and anniversaries. Prayer requests in the comments if you feel like dropping something in there, and I'll pray about it for you. Um, uh, Subscribe if you're new. Turn on notifications. Share the video channel with your family and friend. Help me get my channel to a good status. You know what that is. 550 subscribers by Valentine's Day, 75 by St. Patrick's, and then 100 for my birthday, April the 18th, / spiritual birthday, Easter, which is April the 20th. So if you could do that for me, I will greatly appreciate you more than you'll ever imagine. So without further ado, God sees and knows. Psalm 139:16 says, Your eyes saw my substance, being yet unformed, and in your book they all were written, the days fashioned for me, as when yet there were none of them. So he fashioned our days before we were ever even thought about. He knew us before we were even born. So it's like after we were born and our path was somewhat set, he just hoped we would see the way to go. We would learn the things that we need to learn to go the way he wanted us to go. I feel like I'm not on the right path more days than many, or some days, other days than many. I wish I could see the true light to where I need to go and get out of this crazy funk that I'm in, and get to doing what I need to do to survive and maybe be better in my life, better than what I've been being. So whatever it is, I hope it's there. So Psalm 139 speaks to two of God's most important attributes, his omniscient and his omnipresence. Omniscient means God is all knowing. Omnipresent means God is present everywhere at the same time. So he's omniscient and omnipotent and omniscient is a better terms. So the comfort for me in those attributes is that God always knows my thoughts and always knows where I am. This is uh, David Jeremiah, the guy that does these books. It's him speaking. The comfort for me in those attributes is that God always knows my thoughts. So he always knows our thoughts and always knows where we are. He sees us and knows what we are thinking and feeling at the time. So, and I know I do some questionable things. I know I'm sorry. I'm sorry about it. I just can't help it. I'm not strong enough to, you know, resist those certain things, and I'm not able to tell you that some personal battles that I've been going through, stuff that I do that I know I'm not supposed to be doing, but I do them. But it's just a human trait that I just cannot conquer. At least I do it uh, selfly do it. I don't try to take that that trait and try to go out there and find gratification in other terms by taking it and using it with by just doing it selfly. I'm not as bad as most people that try to do it and get get in trouble doing it. I just do it privately. I know it's a bad habit, but that's what's hard. It's one hard to break. One hard to break habit. But hang on just a second. I'll be right back with reading of Psalm 146, 7 through 9. I gotta get it pulled up. So hang on just a second. I'll be right back in a quick flash. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Sorry for that quick flash. But Psalm 146, 7 through 9 says, which executeth judgment for the oppressed, which giveth food to the hungry. The Lord looseth the prisoners. The Lord openeth the eyes of the blind. The Lord raiseth them that are bowed down. The Lord loveth the righteous. The Lord preserveth the strangers. He relieveth the fatherless and widow, but the way of the wicked he turned upside down. What's that got to do with this? Sometimes I read the passages like, what's that got to do with this? I don't know. I don't see the gist of that yet. But maybe I will. But it goes on to say, but that is not just for faithful people like David. The author of Psalm 139, Psalm 146 provides a list of those whose needs the Lord attends. Okay, that's what that means. Okay, I should have kept on reading and then read that passage, and then I would have understood it. The oppressed, the hungry, the prisoners, the blind, and those who are weighed down by circumstances. The righteous, the strangers, the fatherless, and widows. Do any of those categories include you? Eh, weighed down by circumstances. I probably can say I'm under that. I'm oppressed. I'm probably into the oppressed. So I could probably say those two categories I can consider myself a part of. So if not, into what category would you put yourself? The psalmist's list is not comprehensive, but representation of humanity, especially those whom the world may have overlooked. But God doesn't overlook anyone. So wherever you are right now and whatever you are thinking, thank God that He sees and knows. You could put your hope in Him. So if you're not in any of that any categories in that list, then what are you? What would you consider yourself? Drop it in the comments if you feel led to come up with some kind of situation that you're in and then I could see what, and I could go back and look and see what one you're in, and then I'll comment. And, oh, you're in that. That would be considered that category. But I would say oppressed and weighed down by circumstances for me. So I could be either one. I don't know what oppressed actually means, but it more feels more somewhat of what I'm in. I'm depressed in a way. So I guess that could be oppressed, but weighed down by circumstances, that's definitely me. That is definitely where I'm at. I'm weighed down by habits I can't break. It's hard to break. I'm weighed down by low energy, different things. I can't hardly do things like I used to do. I used to have the bam, bam, bam. I used to do it. I would do it no matter what. But it seems like here lately, the last few years, everything's been going downhill since things happen. And some of you might know what that is. But our turning point on this one today, R.C. Sproul, Sproul. He says, to know that God knows everything about me or us, and yet loves us is indeed our ultimate consolation. I changed it to a everybody term. But it's him saying it. So he says, to know that God knows everything about me and yet loves me is indeed my ultimate consolation. So I just I try to make it about everybody. To know that God knows everything about us and yet loves us is indeed our ultimate consolation. Just change those words a little bit. Make it about everybody else. So, but that's all. Coming up tomorrow, I'm hoping I'm gonna get in a little bit. I'll get back and record these separately, like I did today. I did the double, but tomorrow, episode 1128, part 1, we will be back in the series for another one. 180 should be 185, and we'll be talking about the Indwelling Christ for your Jubilant Saturday morning video, which will be at 8. Our beginning passage is Colossians 1:27, which also will be involved. It will also be included in the study of Colossians playlist. So that means that at the end cards at the end, I'll have the link for the series, the Colossians study of Colossians playlist, and also the Daily Devo playlist and the subscribe. So I'm gonna go subscribe, boop boop boop, like I normally do. So it's just gonna be all playlists in that one tomorrow on that one. But then part 2 at 5 o'clock, since there's not going to be a turning point tomorrow, we will have part 2 will be blessed to be a blessing. Oh, wait. I went one too many pages. Sorry about that. God's perfect care from Elisa Morgan, derived from 1 Samuel 25, 28 through 31. And the Bible reading for that one tomorrow is Exodus 12 and 13 and Matthew 16. So, but coming up on Sunday, that would be at 8, the morning one at 8, and the evening at 5 o'clock. Since there's no turning point. But your next turning point is on Sunday at 7, which will be the 4th and final installment of the Turning Point Weekend series, Psalm 25 for 2025. And we will be learning about eyes on the Lord from Psalm 25, verse 15. And then our recommended reading will be one verse from Psalm 123, verse 2. And the turning point is Philip Yancey, And then the Bible reading for the weekend is Exodus 31 through 37. So 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So basically, tomorrow you got to split 31, 32, 31, 32, 33, and then half of 34. And then Sunday do the rest of 34, 35, 36, and 37. So split it up as evenly as you can do it. Or you could do 4 and 3, 3 and 4, whichever one you want to do if you're reading it that way. So, but that'll be that. So it looks like we're going to be, no, we're going to be way ahead of the afternoon video or the daily bread reading. So, but it is what it is because it's the weekend. The weekend always you get more and you just get farther and farther ahead. So, but it is what it is. Well, stay tuned for those two for tomorrow. I'll get to those in a little bit. But until then, I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep on keeping on and trusting God, and He'll keep you safe. And all you say and do in 2023, 2025, and beyond. Or keep on keeping on and trusting God, and all you say and do, and He'll see you through. So until tomorrow, peace out, everybody. God bless. Goodbye. Hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your Friday evening and come back tomorrow for another Jubilant Saturday and start of an awesome weekend. And God bless everyone. God bless America in 2025 and beyond. And until tomorrow, I'll see you then. Goodbye.